and welcome back to a Legionary's life. Last time we played, we did our training, and we had 2 foraging missions. We also got conned and bought a sword that wasn't any better than the one that we already had. Anyhow, with our training concluded, it's time to move on to our next battle. It's over a year since the capture of New Carthage. The Carthaginians have failed to respond properly, hindered by rivalries and lack of cooperation amongst their generals. After winter came and went, Proconsul Scipio sent you on the move once again, marching against the closest enemy army. Led by Hasdrubal Barca, one of Hannibal's brothers, the Carthaginians are holding a high 2-step plateau near the town of Baecula, a fine defensive position indeed. Dislodging them from there looks like a rather hopeless task, but the Proconsul must know what is clear to everyone. The longer you'll stay here waiting, the higher the risk that the remaining 2 enemy armies will come and crush you. So, continue. The wait is nerve-wracking, and at last comes the dreaded order. The assault begins. Apparently your skirmishers, the Velites, will have to engage the enemy light infantry holding the lower plateau. Picked units of heavy infantry are ordered to support them. Your maniple is one of the lucky ones. In grim silence, you set out to climb the slope in front of you. It doesn't take long before a shower of missiles pours down on you from above. And our low shield skill, our low defense. And you can't ward off everything. Your health is increased by 6. Suddenly, the man on your immediate right stumbles. Keep going, let him fall, support him before he falls. We'll support him. Success. You grab on hold of him and help him stay on his feet. When the next volley comes, you are thankful that his shield is there to protect your right flank. You are almost there. A unit of Libyan light infantry is waiting for you at the top. Okay. I can't remember. Is our javelin? Let's go for a specific target. And at least we didn't take any penalties from it. Not a bad throw, but it missed its intended target. As the other side gets closer and closer, you steel yourself for the incoming fight. Oh man, not a good chance to hit on that javelin. Go for it. Missed. Slow reaction. Oh! Not a good start. And we take a hit to our groin. And this guy's pretty damn good. Even our feint, if we go full offense, doesn't have a good chance to hit. So stick in the middle and see what we can make happen. This may just be one of these battles that you have to try and survive. Guy's getting lots of extra turns. Alright, let's see. God, still not a great chance to hit. Let's feint once more. Missed, but got an extra turn. We're going to have to whittle this guy down to almost nothing on his balance in order to actually be successful. His defense is just way too high. I'm full offensive, and even with that, the easiest shot I can make is damn near impossible. We still have a thumbs down. Let's see if we can try and refresh some of our fatigue. God damn. What we need is for him to miss, and then we have to follow up with a feint. So we can get that balance of his much lower. He isn't missing though. The thing is, if we attack and we miss, our balance goes down even faster. Jesus. This guy is just too damn good. I could try and attack him with, even money on the torso shot. But at this point, I'm not going to be able to damage him enough in time to actually defeat him. So let's just try and stay alive. this guy. Glad that didn't hit. Jesus. Yeah, screw it. Let's just try and recover. As a brief lull in the fighting allows for it, your Centurion gives a signal to rotate. The line behind yours moves forward while you orderly fall back to the rear. From your current position, it's difficult to figure out what's going on ahead. One after another of the rows before you fall back. Slowly, you find yourself again at the front. Alright. So I've noticed these enemies, they don't generally have the same skill level all the time. So sometimes you get a harder enemy, sometimes you get an easier one, but looks like this guy's about as good as the last one. It's going to be another rough battle, I think. Jeez. Of course he recovers. I need him to fail one of these recovery checks or something. Guy's just too damn good. Oh, I should have gone defensive before I did that. Not a good battle for us here. Good lord, dude. And hold on, we got somebody at the door. Alright, back again. Where were we? Oh, that's right. We can't do shit to this guy. God, don't recover. There we go, now we got a shot. Do we take the hit? Or do we try for the shield bash? Try and knock it down even further. Let's go for the damage. Not the best hits. I was kind of hoping for a little more than that. But we did some damage, so it's a start. And he's back to where we started. Fucking A. It's alright, all we gotta do is survive. Come on, drop it down. Jesus, dude. Hey, once again. Just one of these guys we can't beat, I guess. Sometimes they're better than you in this game. But oh, thankfully we get a chance to fall back now. And we're back to the front. Good God, another one of these. Is this the same guy? Is this guy we damaged earlier? I think it might be. Alright. Oh, good lord. Look at that. I don't think I've seen a thumb that far down so far. I don't know if this is the same guy. Seems like he's a bit more skilled. Jesus Christ, dude. I'll say it right now, fuck this battle. Yeah, this guy's even better than the last one. Just happens to have a similar wound level, apparently. If this game's waiting for me to beat one of these guys, it's going to be waiting a long time. So, I think I figured out what I've been doing wrong with our training. I hope to, next time we play, get my sword and shield skills much higher. But that's going to be for next time, and we need to survive this battle first. We may not even make it there the way things are going. I didn't think our skills were this bad. Don't recover. Damn it. I mean, we're like one good neck shot away from dying. Don't recover. There we go. Alright, let's... Fuck it, let's go for it. Ooh! Shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's recover. God, that cost us. What was I thinking? I should have known better. Despite your efforts, the enemy is tenaciously holding his ground. Yeah, I'll say so. You are under too much of a disadvantage here. You slowly step back, then start throwing stones at the defenders, trying to harass them and keep them under pressure. The standoff goes on for a long time, then the impossible happens. At first, you see the flanks of the Carthaginian line fall into chaos and collapse. Soon, the effect ripples through the center. Roman units have surrounded your opponents on both wings, the enemy defensive line dissolving under their advance. Many are taken prisoner, but in the meantime, the bulk of Hasdrubal's force manages to escape. At last, you are ordered to plunder the enemy camp. You set to the task with renewed enthusiasm. Morale goes up. Dude. Yeah, I mean, I guess for this being the second battle, our sword skill could be a bit higher, and that's my fault because I didn't train in a very effective way. I need to focus more on getting the troop opinion higher so that I can take advantage of the higher level sparring. But again, that's for next time. The enemy camp is a bit of a disappointment. It looks like the Carthaginians were able to take most of their valuables with them when they retired. So we can stay with the large group or split up and search some of the tents and stay with the large group. While searching, your squad bumps into a small group of men and women. There are a dozen or so, some rather young. They look and sound like Celtiberians, probably slaves captured by the Carthaginians during their recent campaigns. They must have been left behind when the enemy retreated. You must be careful, for they have even managed to find weapons. The tension rises partly because of language difficulties, partly because they're afraid of being made prisoners again. Many of them are holding their weapons awkwardly. Should it come to violence, there's only one way this is going to end. You are the highest-ranking legionary present. Let's try to quiet things down. Success. You have little difficulty keeping your men in check. At last, the slaves lay down their weapons and turned themselves in. Virtue increased. There's a little more you can accomplish here. Okay, let's keep going. Hasdrubal is heading north, intent on crossing the Pyrenees with the remnants of his army. The proconsul refused to pursue him, and many of the troops are frustrated with his decision. Including yourself, because apparently I'm dumb. Your morale has decreased by 2. The Carthaginians you capture are sold into slavery, and the revenue is shared amongst the troops. Nice, 50 denarii. Among them, the slaves you rescued in the abandoned camp. Nice. And continue. Fighting in a real battle has sharpened your skills. Well, that's good. If we've seen anything, it's that they need some sharpening. Alright, so back to camp. Next time we play, we're going to work on our training regimen. Like I said, I'm going to get that troop opinion up with some of our miscellaneous activities here. And hopefully when we go into the next battle, this will be much higher. And, maybe this too. Hopefully we'll be able to get some hits in. So, thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very frustrating episode of A Legionary's Life. Next time we play, I hope to be doing a little bit better. So, if you like this, give me a like and a subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you, and good night.